Kathy Cross Reads coming to you. I believe this is day 296 of 365. Hashtag reflections. It's also the 23rd of October, which is the day that I am reading the 23rd Proverbs. I'm like, kind of like tired, so excuse me. Even though it's early enough for me, I still feel, I feel sleep coming on, like literally coming on my head, like go to sleep, but not until I do my video. So, or until we do our reflections of the day. So the day always starts out with communion. That is the best part of the day. Waking up early. Here on the West Coast, it's 3 a.m. Depending on where you're at, it could be later, it could be the next day. So I'm grateful for that, for communion. Thursday, as you see, I have my purple shirt on. I serve as a lion, a Lacy Sunrise Lion. So that's my company, my service crest, and then my name. So, Lions, we met this morning, and we ended up, after our meeting, we ended up going off and going to a local establishment to eat breakfast. Happened to be the Log Cab Tavern, and it was such an inexpensive breakfast. I ended up buying more because it was $6.95, and you get, you get eggs however you want it. You either get toast or French toast or pancake or something like that. And then for meats, the selection was sausage, bacon, and ham. And when I saw someone that got ham, they got a whole plate. And it was, the piece was like that big. I kid you not. It was big as the plate, and it was about an inch thick. I said, wow. And I don't eat meat right now. I haven't eaten meat in, I want to say maybe 4 years. I have not eaten meat, and it's just for health reasons. Now, if I can just kick the sugar, I think I would just be a completely healthy specimen, because I can put off the breads for a while, and as long as I eat the right types of breads, I'm fine. But man, it's the sugar and the bread together. It just like, I can see where I've actually gained 5 pounds just with that. So I need to like slow it down. So anyway, after Lions, Lacy Sunrise Lions, I had Toastmasters. So at Toastmasters, we had like a little skeletal crew, but it was good because we talked about pathways. Now I cannot see. So, hi, Gold RL, like that. And Bonner Eli Samuel, hello. And Elena Sullivan, how you doing? I'm doing well. And so, what was I saying? So in Toastmasters, even though we had a small group, we've been going over the new pathways, because they have somebody says there's something they shouldn't have said. Every time I see that, I realize that somebody is saying something that's inappropriate. Wow, it would be nice to like have a whole thread with no inappropriate words, language, whatever. Yeah, yep, it was inappropriate. Yes, it was. So let's try and keep it upbeat, encouraging, uplifting. That's what it's about. So, and let me finish the reflections. Good news is I ended up doing a walkthrough of a rental. Man, it was very thorough. I hadn't done like a real thorough walkthrough in a while. I mean, down to every detail, from the inside to the outside, the garage, every little bit. So I'm just looking because I need to find out where the mailbox key is. So I digress. So I did a walkthrough, and after the walkthrough, I came home, and we had, I'm part of a Kingdom Authors group where we met, and they had a guest speaker. He was really good. Talked about, oh gosh, what was the topic? It was, he used an acronym, and he broke down the acronym, basically knowing your audience, marketing, knowing your niche, and all of that was really, really good. And then after that, I thought I had Bible study, but they ended up canceling it because two of the people that are in the group went to a funeral. So they ended up canceling it. So, girl, my user, it's rank in console game. Oh, Gold RL it's a rank in a console game. That's cool. Stands for Rocket League. Oh, that's cool. Like that, Rocket League. So let me think, was that it? So did the walkthrough, had Kingdom Authors Academy, and then I had Bible study that was canceled. And then here we are. Oh, I was helping my grandson with homework. He hates math, so help me out. What is a good? So he does a lot of negative talk about not liking math. I mean, to the point where I said, man, if I believe what you were saying, I'd say I wouldn't do math either. So I didn't say that though. I said, let's choose our words and speak life, right? I'm a big proponent on speaking life. So I kept saying, trying to break it down in I thought would be simpler terms because he's learning perimeter. He learns perimeter. You hate math too? Um, So he ended up doing well once I broke it down to him because with perimeter, I don't know if you remember, but perimeter is right length times width, but he was learning it by the steps, which is the two equal sides, add them together, the two equal sides, add them together. Then the next step is taking the sides and multiplying them by 2. So he figured that, well, I showed him how to figure that out. Then he wanted to use his calculator. A lot of kids, he's in the 4th grade, they want to use their calculators. I'm like, how are you going to learn if you depend on a calculator? And you can't use a calculator at school when you're doing the problem. So let's try and take it step by step. So we ended up taking it step by step. But man, it was a chore just to get him to agree to do the work. So I had to use something that he understood. I said, let's see perimeter like your phone, because he loves to play games on his phone. I said, well, and let's see the perimeter like money. Like if you had, so many dollars, $7 times 2, so we just started doing some. I have to pay child support. Oh, sorry about that. But you know what? I see the need. Kids they need support. They need financial support. It's not cheap raising a child, period. So I certainly understand that there is a need. There are many needs. And wow, my grandsons eat a lot. So just my grocery bill alone is enormous. I can imagine that their mothers are having that same issue. So I get it. I get it. So math, let's get back to math. Math for him is a challenge, but using money to kind of show him that you need to be able to count your money if you want to be wealthy, and you can't dismiss these numbers because these numbers will dismiss you if you don't figure it out now. You don't want to get cheated. So I've been trying to show him from that perspective, from something that he can identify with in order for him to be able to at least get it, because I want him to get it. I don't want him to feel that he doesn't get it and get, kind of put behind. All right, Mike, you can ride your bike with no handlebars. That's cool. That is cool. Yes, if you count money wrong, the IRS will arrest you. Well, I don't know about arrest you, but you certainly don't want to be caught mismanaging your money, and you don't want to defraud IRS. You don't want to do that. So it's good to get it straight now while you're young, right? So when you're older, you won't have that same issue, as they say. You won't depart from it. Yeah, train a child in a way they'll go, right? So I'm doing my best to help his mom to train him, to get him to understand that math is part of the way of the world. So you learn it now or you learn it later. So I'd rather him learn it now. And so that's my share for today. What a reflection. And from the 23rd Proverbs, the topic was about in life and conduct, and I've been reading the Amplified version. I like the Amplified version because it expands, it makes the thoughts, the concepts, the ideas bigger. Now, it does have question. It is saying that I could do a question, but I did a question yesterday and I hadn't quite figured out how to find the answer, or how to put in the answer or how to read the answer. So I think I'm not going to do the questionnaire until I figure it out. So, uh, um, okay, let me see what you're saying. Some Sasha Newell. Wait, that name sounds familiar. Sashana Newell. That sounds familiar. How long time? Hey, long time no see. Do you remember me? Your girl, Kayla Simpson. My mom changed her name and her profile. That sounds very familiar. Yes, sounds very familiar. I think I do. Well, hello. Long time no see. Yeah. So I'm here doing my reflections and I do Proverbs, and I hope to share something that will encourage and inspire you. How about a book? Now, I have about 5 books that are in the hopper ready to press publish. Now, I need to just get them off the hopper, so I need some accountability and get a book done tonight. Just one book a night, and then I can get all the ones that are in the queue. I think I remember you, Sasha Newell. That name sounds. Were you part of Clemmer and Associates? Maybe. That's what it sounds like, but I could be wrong. Or Capital Christian Center. I don't know. Tell me where. I know you from somewhere. The name sounds very, very familiar. So I remember you make your last live talking about the neighborhood. Oh, okay. Not sure which neighborhood I was talking about, but I do a lot of lives with houses because, of course, being in real estate, I'm in houses all the time. In fact, I just scheduled an open house for tomorrow, and for Saturday, I didn't schedule one for Sunday. I scheduled 2 for Saturday. Yeah. I decided I am taking a day off, so I'm taking Sunday off. Yeah. Remember you made your last live talking about the neighborhood. Yeah, one of them I talked about this one house that's at the end of a cul-de-sac. It's beautiful. So beautiful. And I've started to get a lot of activity, still no offers yet. So it would be nice to get an offer this weekend. Would be really nice if I'm right. Yeah, I think you're right, Sasha. I'm just trying to remember where I know you from. If it's from the neighbor, I wonder, is it from one of the places, groups, associations? I'm not sure. Let me know, let me know. Inquiring minds want to know. Okay. I was trying to see what time it was. See, so I've been on for 13, almost 14 minutes. So I've probably spoken enough. And thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. And thank you for your shares. I see my numbers are over 400. I think it's like 418 now. That's the one I was talking about. Oh, the one that's at the end of the cul-de-sac. That one's so beautiful. So beautiful. That one I'm holding open Saturday afternoon, 2 to 4. So I'll probably go live. What I'm attempting to do is go through the house a lot faster and get music with it. But here's the catch. When I had my first open house there, I was so excited. I put my shoes on, my little booties, the little covers, right? And I saw a car pull up, so I was thinking they were coming, right? So I start not running, but walking really fast. And before you know it, my feet went up and my body went horizontal, and I was like, oh my God. So I laid there kind of stung because it hurt. And then I said, oh my God, I better get up because people could come in and see me like on the floor. Hello, Nora. Hello, I'm listening. So I was on the floor and I said, I better get up. So I got up and ran to the door and went, you know what? They didn't even come in. Girl that I had a bow tie, blue. Okay, I'll have to look at your profile and see. Maybe, let me see if I can, I don't know if I can look while we're live. I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I am not that savvy. I am not that savvy. But I can pin the message and see if I can come back to it. Well, I can see if I can pin a message and come back. I'm learning how to navigate while I'm live. It's a little different. When I'm not live, I can go back and look at the messages and make more sense of it. But when it's on and it's scrolling, I don't always see it. And then as it is, I can't see without these glasses. And the print is so tiny. So, all right. A girl that had a bow tie. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go. It's been a little over 15 minutes. So I thank you all and keep subscribing, share, and be good. All right, peace and blessings. Have a good night. Ciao for now.